All right. Sound there. Listen, me I cut all that short. Big up everybody for tuning in this morning. Here we are. All right. Welcome. I could skip the long shout out to everybody, this and that and all that. Matter of fact. Hey man, I tell you see one time you have picnic. I'm a picnic them coming here, come do this and that. It's probably my daughter that did it. Come, I see her over here in my chair. And me just raise her up like come out of the chair and come, baby. But I didn't, she come in, come press up buttons and stuff. The mic is off. I swear me look on the mic and it was on. But anyway, big up on yourself and thank you for being here this morning. We're alive and we have a lot to be thankful for. Not true? Yeah, man. So we have a lot to talk about this morning, and we are going to get into those topics. But before I do so, just let me big up some people, please, since we missed the long introduction. Shout out to the people going out to work this morning. It's Money Making Mondays, Motivational Mondays. We got another chance to get up and get out and go get something for ourselves, and that's what we are on this morning. Asarin Odetta, thank you for being here. Private Figure says, Ja. Don't know what that means. Michelle Howell, big up yourself. Thank you for being here. Sash, good morning. Great Goodies, good morning. Thank you for being here. BM, Elaine Brown, Mervyn Appoint, Jamaica Kerr, Wayne Nathan, Crystal G is in the building. Mistress Michelle Banton is with us this morning. Thank you for being here, Miss Goldie Robinson. Debbie Jervis, Shay, thank you for being here, Shay. Great Goodies, Marilyn Grant, thank you for being here. Everybody was warning me. No sound, SouFlo, no sound. 5Field63 says, afternoon, SouFlo and everyone else on the platform, all the way from England. Big up yourself. Thank you for being here. Most of the comment them was saying no sound. Kaz Robinson, Great Goodies, all no sound, no sound, no sound. No sound. Big up on yourself, man. Thank you for being here. Let's get right into the material. No long talking, all right? So, over the weekend, I did a video that I put up on the channel that had something to do with a 12-year-old boy being arrested while he was taking out the garbage, right? And I got to learn that his father was Jamaican. I don't know if the youth himself is Jamaican. I know that the father is Jamaican. So me watching this video unfold, I'm thinking to myself now, like, we're kind of like out of the frying pan into the fire kind of thing. It's a lot of us that are under this false sense of security. I keep talking about this false sense of security because enough people tell themselves, say, boy, I'm run with gone left Jamaica because foreign is it, right? Everything good, we're safe. It have its problems, but those problems don't reach me and don't really affect me. I'm good over there, but that is until it reach you as well. And then you have to really sit down and look and say, am I safer here? Or do I need to be heading back to where I came from or from whenceforth I came? That's the conversation we're going to be having this morning along those lines. Then there's another topic. If you don't know about dancehall, you're going to learn this morning because under the topic of time for unity in dancehall, because I saw certain dancehall artists that have been known enemies for quite some time are starting to big up each other on stage when they do their live shows now. I don't know if them are known enemy. I just know that they had discrepancies and they weren't working together, weren't seeing eye to eye, they weren't friends and all that, right? No collab didn't come from them. If you want to use the word enemy, then you use the word enemy. But things are looking different these days. And I'm saying it's a good look and it's time for that. So under that banner, we're going to talk about the collaborations that I would like to see. We're going to talk about the clashes that I would like to see. And we're going to talk about the concerts that I would like to see. Collaboration, clashes, and concerts. Them three there. Of course, time to move back to Jamaica, build a bamboo raft, and open up a business. That's what I've been thinking about lately. Time to move back to Jamaica, build up a bamboo raft, and open up a business. Now, work with me. Work with me. I know it's not your ideal form of employment or business plan, but especially for the man them, I'm telling you, so this could work, blood. The reason why I'm saying that is because I've been seeing, I don't know if you've been seeing the same videos I've been seeing, but see the video of them here, look like something like these. Now, this whole bamboo massage thing, bamboo raft thing on the river in Jamaica is becoming pretty popular. Obviously, it's been going on for a while, right? but it's becoming pretty popular. Now, I don't know about you, but I think like this is a good business investment. This is a good way to earn a living and live stress-free at the same time. You mean not in? Michelle Howell, what that mean? A foreign girl body you no want go rub down. She say a foreign girl body you no want go rub down. Well, Shay, I can tell you, so them coming on and them spread it out pan the little bamboo raft, you know. So and they're not objecting. Now, what I have noticed is none of them man here never go to massage school. Only in Jamaica you can have a massage and claim say you're massaging on a professional level. That wouldn't fly in the US. You could not open a business in the US claiming say you give massage without a massage therapy license. See? So them come, them spread it out, them say rub it down. That's it. They don't ask you where did you go to massage school. They don't ask you, can I see your license? Can I verify your license number? They don't ask you about how you got your qualifications or nothing. Them just come skimpily dressed and them choose a raft and them spread out on the raft. And you do what you want to do. Basically, you feel them up and rub them down. Right? I don't know. I seen I seen a lot of people saying stuff like, yo, if your girl go to Jamaica and this she gonna go do, just don't take her back when she come back. Others are saying leave the people them alone. I don't want to say nothing bad about my brother them and their hustle. These are grown consenting adults. If that is what they want to go to Jamaica to do, to get an unlicensed masseuse to rub them down in all parts. Watch that one here carefully. To rub them down in all parts. Then, you know, that's for them business. It's you missed that? This is the massage. This is this is the massage. Professional rub down. Watch him. Now, you know, as a Jamaican man, as a Caribbean man, I feel like say your hand would have naturally find its way there. So anyway, in the first place, and probably I said, God Almighty, it fat. Anyway, I go back over here, so go work on the leg there. Jesus, Father God, look for the city you come spread out in front of me, and me never send go call it just there. What me fi do, God? What me fi do? You see? So they're in Jamaica enjoying themselves and they're spending their foreign dollars, right? This is what's going on on the massage trip, on the we can't talk no more. This is what's going on on the bamboo raft massage trip. Remember, I know them catch people down there already, you know. Big broad scene in broad daylight. You thought that they was filming old school word, a blue movie. You thought they were filming a blue movie down there because they were actually caught in the act. One girl did down there gobbling more than she could handle. And another brother did down there back as it like from out of this world. As people were rafting by and just seeing them, that was a problem from before. So as long as them remember to take that part to a hotel room somewhere or around a bush somewhere where nobody can see them, then it's all good. I wouldn't want to be rafting down the river with my kids. And I'm like, yeah, beautiful Jamaica, you guys are enjoying your raft. Because you know, a whole heap of picking me up, so we are going to need about 3 raft, right? So we have to go talk back to the next raft and the next raft. You know, all right, round there? Yeah, want to see how it's nice out there? Yeah. And my kids are looking like, what is that? What are they doing? Because them are hooks out something right in front of you. I wouldn't want to see that for anybody and their children. And the rafting area is not a place for adults only. It's not advertised as such. It's a place where your picnic them can go with you as well. So as long as them keep the dugu something behind the scenes, I don't care what they do. It looks pretty interesting to me. I would have liked go down and go see it in person. So I'm starting to think this is a good way to retire as well. What do you say? Good retirement and get back Buckshot rub. That's what they're flying in for. And word, the best commercial or the best promotion is word of mouth. Forget commercials you see or hear on radio. You see when somebody come tell you, when you're a home girl, them come tell you, say, girl, let me tell you, I went to Jamaica, right? And you seen them rafting videos that you be seeing? I have my own experience. Let me tell you, girl, find raft number 7. Yeah, find raft number 7. They call him SouFlo. I think he be on YouTube and stuff too. He got a Jamaican flag on his right arm, right? Land of my birth, it says on it. Watch, find. I'm telling you, find him. Psst, blow your mind. That's all I'm gonna say. What you think I gonna happen next? Hello? Yes, I'm trying to book a ticket to Jamaica, please. It'll be for about a 1 week stay. Or are them gone online like this already? Book them ticket, carry them money, come give you, hey, rub me down. And there you are. Yo. I saw. Good morning, everyone on the live. A foreign girl body on the wall rub down. You mean not in? Yes, it is. That could work. Says Dorothy T. The gatekeepers won't let you operate without taxing you. We no business. We pay tax. We will pay the tax. The tax is worth it. Not a thing wrong with it. So they have, and I actually looked this up, right? I thought it was a disorganized thing. A man just build up them bamboo raft and just go up on the water and say, yo, we're gonna make some money. Come tourists, let me carry you down the river. And it's not. It's not. It's actually organized. These guys actually have them business number and they have an organization head. They have a somewhat of a fraternity. It is an organized something. The problem and the reason why them did shut it down the other day, they shut it down the other day because other people were building rafts and jumping on the river as well, and they were unlicensed. So when time them find out about it, them say, no, the river get crowded now. We only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 12 people listed here as employees or as business people independently. Raft this, raft that, raft that. So how come we have 40 raft out here? This don't make no sense. And they told the other people, you have until this date to register with the organization, get your number, and start to pay taxes and do whatever else they do to be out there on the water, and they didn't do it. Jamaicans stay already a lot of way kind of unruly sometimes. I hear no talk from them people. A big free river. Jam make the river and put the river yourself for the whole away. We not talk about tax. Man, not pay no tax. My raft I run pan river. And they go out there and they did that. And that's when you saw the police blocking up rafts and shutting down the river, where people were like, Jesus Christ, everything poor people try to do for make a living, them try stop it. I did my research. Comedy want to find out why them just attack the man them raft and broke them up. What's behind all this? It turns out that that's what it is. They were unregistered and they were unwilling to get registered. And apparently, these are the guys who are renegade. They're renegade. They go against all rules. And them you see out there get a headers in a broad daylight. Them hide the girl, them drunk off on the raft, backers in broad daylight, and these things. So it started to become a problem. Man down there, run down man with knife. I saw one threatened to stab up the man. Stab after the man. I swear him stab him, but he missed. And the man run gone for a gun and all kind of stuff. Though that right there was just mashing up the thing. So they closed it. They cleaned it up. Then broke up the raft them that wasn't supposed to be there. And now you have the guys who are supposed to be there, who are registered to be there, who are complying with the rules, laws, and regulations there. And them that they make them money. And it's not as crowded anymore with a bunch of raft go down the river and nobody not have no space to go. I don't know. I ain't saying nothing. There's some pretty salacious videos on here from that rafting thing there. I mean, them really go down, they go dash it out and skin it out. But like I said before, man, to each his own. You're in Jamaica, you're there to have fun. I guess some of them are saying it's a one-time, once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. So they're there to have fun and enjoy themselves. Here's my thing, though. Them women here, the women that go to Jamaica for this, and I'm not disrespecting any women, I'm just saying, because if I was going to go get a massage, you would have to be a licensed masseuse. Forgive me a massage, right? So I'm thinking the women that are going to Jamaica, say something that poke out their back. The woman them that's going to Jamaica for them kind of massage here. Well, let's see how much time the man hand pass over that one spot there. My God. The women that are going to Jamaica for this type of massage are them just want to be touched. I think they just want to be touched. Vicky Victor. Vicky, I cover your eye, Vicky. The monkey is poking out the cage. Hey, them women that just want to be touched. I think they just want to be touched. Like no man never lay them down and rub them down, and they just want to be touched. Can you spell X-rated? Dorothy T says. Why the one you so focused on it? Boy, I will heap of them. I will heap of the video them me have. Me did save them for watch them with you. But I don't want YouTube fling me off of YouTube. Right? Bamboo service, LOL, give them a patty and a Guinness on your Raft SouFLo Bamboo service. I like that name. I like that name because they have a double meaning to it. Bamboo service, meaning my raft is made of bamboo and it's going to take you down the river and you will be serviced on the bamboo raft. But it can also mean that I'm servicing bamboo as well. Well, she tune off. She well spread out and kin out. Those are the light ones. You haven't seen them yet. Those are the light ones. And that's something that the man did catch the man massage him girl. Him tell him girl say I'm gonna use bathroom. I don't know if he had to do a number 2, so it took him a while. And the little bit of time when him gone in a bathroom got lock up, a Jamaican man said, psst, psst. And she got down there. And for some reason, he quickly talked her into laying down and spreading out. That quick. And probably said, no, man, you're not even have to pay me. I do it for free. Just to show you how we do it. So I said, I can't take a last on that one. Me do it for free. Your man now gonna mind neither, man. He's gonna be happy because this gonna have you relax and ready for him later. You know, tell her all kind of something. She lay down fast and spread out. The man done use the bathroom and I look around for him woman and can't find her. And he's looking around and he might come down the hill and talk, boy, hey, hey, take care of. Hey, man, hey. Nah. Y'all see the video? Nah. Y'all, you don't do that. You don't get to do that. I do that. I could do that. I'm her man. I can do I'm her man. I can do that. I don't want you. Hey, brother. Don't touch her no more. And I'm not playing either. Don't touch her no more. Hear the girl. You wildin'. Wow. Oh, a young gal and a big old man carry this young gal gone to Jamaica gone lay her down pan bamboo raft with young boy. I rub her up. But wow. You wildin'. Is this what we came for? This is supposed to be a part of the package. Remember, we talked about all this, right? It's all inclusive. Did he charge you for this? She's like, no, it's free. It's a part of the package. A part of the package, all right. You have a package you want to give, but it's part of the package. Well, brother man, fight that man. Come on, from the woman. He was like, leave her alone. Don't touch her. I do that, man. All the places you touching her body, nah. I do that. I got this. I got you. Get up. Matter of fact, get up. He was telling the girl, you get up. Come on, let's go. Matter of fact, get up. Let's go. You know, so I not tell her nothing. I wouldn't tell her a thing. If I went to go use the bathroom, and when me come out, me can't find you. Me gone. You have to go look for me. Because me not look for you. Out of there. Unless you with my kids or something. But if you're not with the kids, and I just 2 grown people, you have to go find your own way. Because me gone, but my what's me go look down the hill and see? I can't. I can't see that. Blood fire. Cause man a rubber park. Brother, me not gonna look for nobody. Me I look for my car. Me I look for my car, I look for an exit. Gone. Mm, mm. Me I drink some lemongrass tea this morning. Got a few pieces of lemongrass in there. Uh here, Vicky selling for us at Jamaica. I probably would. I probably would. She would have to come find me. Back a foreign cause me I left her yard. But them kind of rub down there. I'm just saying. But big up to the youth them still who are doing that in Jamaica. Use this to promote your business to make sure so you get more support and more business. Cause I honestly don't see nothing wrong with it. Somebody said, SouFlo, talk about this cause me not think this is what I forgot the word they use. I don't think this is hygienic or something like that. Because people usually get massaged by professional. And that's why I talk so this morning. People usually get massage, and I'm sure these guys are not licensed. Well, let me tell you what it is. When you land in Jamaica, right, the air is different, and a lot of people have a fantasy of what Jamaica should be like for them when they get there. You understand? So when they get there, them save up their money, them come on them trip, and when they get there, they want all the things. Them want the jerk chicken off of the drum. Them want a cool red stripe. Them want to hear some dancehall music and some reggae music and bounce. They don't want you to talk to them like you're an American. Them want you chat to them like this and some real patois. Make them say, "Oh my, ooh, I love your accent so much. Say that again. Ooh, girl." You know, them like them thing there. So when they're getting the real authentic, it's only easier. Get them a massage with it. They want to lay down in the warm river, feel a man rub them down and knead them like dumpling, like flour when you make dumpling and these things. Ain't nothing wrong with it. It's all consenting and it's grown people. Like I said before, as long as them not do the X-rated part, right there so in public, it's all good. That's the choice they made, right? Would I want my woman to go there though? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But you can't stop her if I that she want. If I that she want, I that she want. You just have to move accordingly, right? So if you don't want your woman to go there and she ends up there, you do the next best thing, which is skedaddle. Woman, listen, we're not owning nobody. If I that she want, I that she want. We're not owning nobody. Let's get together and feel all right by whatever means, eh? And Dorothy T says, yeah, by whatever means, Dorothy. You see some of the girl, them fluffy boy, and them just down there spread out. I know that the Jamaican men are glad to see them. Plus, it's a lucrative income. They're not robbing nobody, them not selling no drugs, them not thief from nobody, them are do them thing pan a bamboo raft. You have to respect that. You know we stay already, right? Hustling in our blood. So we're gonna find a way to capitalize. We're gonna find a way to earn a living somewhere, somehow. And this is just another way. Blessings to you and the chat, SouFLoTV. Continue to keep up the great works. Imhotep University TV, big up yourself. I appreciate you greatly and thank you. Yeah, touching the V spot like the middle of the dumpling. if they're not saying no, then why not? If she say I want it everywhere, just massage everywhere. That's what you're getting paid to do. Just massage everywhere. Not true? That's totally disrespectful. Yes, I'm leaving. Karen Notice says, if you as a woman out there and women were down there with their rafts and some sexy body Jamaican woman in some G-string and some sexy bathing suit had their rafts, which I think this is the next move that's coming. I'm giving out business ideas this morning. Check this out. I be a man down there on raft and I be a woman going down there to get massage. Cause no man now go down there to go make the next man rub them up and hold up one of my leg in my ear and I jiggle my body jaw them like so. So no, I'm not going down there for no massage. But imagine if somebody put together a team of actual girls who know how to massage and them down there on the river in some sexy something, but their goal is to massage. You know, so that place that would have full of a man a fly come down from foreign, bring the whole of them money with them, and them saying, massage me, please, it will work. That's why I'm tell you, say, I think it's time for me to pack up and leave foreign and go start bamboo rafting massage business. Me, I look upon what them have already, right? But I'm getting diversified in my thoughts. I'm not thinking I just want to be a next bamboo rafting man down there, massage woman. I'm thinking I'm bringing a team of women that are going to massage men. See? Because you don't see anywhere any men being massaged. So I'm giving somebody this idea this morning because y'all are in Jamaica. I only can do it. Think about it and get it going. And watch and see. Watch and see how everybody else I got jealous of you because I saw them stay already too anyway. You know, once your thing take off, and them never think about it first. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Good morning, SouFLo.
Morning, family. How you doing?
God said this. No disrespect. You chat too much sometime, Where I get the people them the idea for?
Brother, because me not gonna use the idea, so me have to give them it. I want to see it. I want to see it happen in a real life.
Somebody's gonna do that now,
But I want them to do it.
Someone's gonna do that now,
But I want them to do it. I want them to do it. Who knows? Then maybe when I fly into the place, I know I could go down there and get a massage too. Right? Why if you can't get a massage for one and me get one, nobody don't have any hard feelings. I think that's why the men are mad and upset because there's nobody there. They're not taking a massage from a man. And only my woman is supposed to lay down and get feel up in front of me, right? It ain't gonna happen. But if you had girls there and he could get one while she getting one, everybody leave happy. Think about it.
And basically, all them have to do is get a guy to deal with the raft and bring two sexy girls on the raft.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And that's it.
That's
just
it.
Like one time me go down there, I'm go up a bath fountain, right? And one lady come out, she want to give me a massage, but brother want her already, Kind say, don't get me wrong, I look at the lady still, and you can tell in her younger days the woman hot,
She did bad.
She still have her sexiness on her.
See it.
But she all on tough. Sorry. No disrespect, Brethren.
What? What you say? Our hot day is gone.
Yeah, she run her. Hey, too much mileage upon the sorry. Just need to park up.
Bring your body, come let me rub your nose, son.
No, not about. So she asked me for a massage. But say yeah. So.
Yes.
And I wasn't even trying to be rude, I was trying to be as nice as possible. So I said to her, I said, yeah, I don't mind still enough, but where the girl there? Yeah, I look at 18-year-old girl, I want that, we are going to rub it up. Yeah, my brother, take her around, my brother, my brother, my one, But tell you, I said, I'm going to talk to the man, Yeah, man, you're right. Yo, what's it. But I tell you, I left the man alone.
Wait there. You asked her shout. You asked her with the girl.
Yeah, if she want daughter or somebody for rub me, though. I want little younger.
And she did not going to rub you, though.
Yeah. My brother said, right for you, what's it, not to class. I left the father alone. You say, well, no, listen. Your younger days, you're the go out and say you're the hottest thing.
Hey. Wait, your brother in a cussar?
Yeah, my brother thought, but because she got to my brother first, and my brother the one, I said, don't talk to the man, So when she come now, I just say, yeah, I don't mind a massage. But wait, girl there.
No, man. Mama don't qualify no more.
Listen, man. Hey, let me tell you one thing, so when you're not married and you got Jamaica, a girl like you were like stand from beach to bless.
Aye.
Girl, I get and then one whole turbine will come look by you and no disrespect to elderly woman. Once you reach certain age, you should be settled down. You should be in a relationship.
You can't tell them
If
that
you
to them,
couldn't
brother.
know a man, where me I go? No, there's no my age thing. I'm sorry.
Them say happy
It
cougars.
not work.
Happy cougars out there around the place. I saw two on social media the other day. Hear them about, hey young boy, you want sneakers and clocks? We have the money to buy your clocks and sneakers. You know? Out there, look at the two woman them. I said these are two big tough women. They look like, I no disrespect to my mom, but yeah, they look like my mom's age. But my mother know out there do them something there. You seen the video?
My mother know they do them something. Them,
A
sorry.
two woman advertise themselves, but we have the money, you know. We have the money and we can get you the clogs. Hear the other one about them young boy nowadays, them don't want nothing much. Them want a pair of clogs and some name brand sneakers. And she said, me and my girls have the money, you know.
Even back in the days when we be in our relationship and we that cheat. We got high school go pick up the high school girl. I mean, I talk about no underage girl in that. I'm telling you, we are 18.
Mm-hmm.
But by 18, we finish high school. So look at 16-year-old girl, them man. So because over here, them legal. At
right.
16, they're legal. We're at 18. So
right.
we never look at that as no big thing. All you have to do is just buy them one running shoes.
Ja. And you're in.
The rest of girls, them were 20 and so. And don't get me wrong, when I was young, when I was 16-year-old, a pay big woman me used to, 38, 40. Me never the one, no young girl, a pay big woman me used to run down.
I used to get some of them, not true.
Wait a minute, one big woman look for me and say, boy, I never have one man in my life put an argument to me like this.
Somebody said, please clarify. So let me clarify this real quick, because that might have went over a lot of people's head. You know, some people take things and run with it. So in Jamaica, 16 is the legal age of consent. The brother was saying
and
that.
In Canada too.
And in Canada too. So the brother was, but me know about Jamaica. So the brother was saying that when he was 18, 16 to 18 is only a year, 2 year difference, right? And him say him never want them there. I be a big woman. Him did a rundown, but even them there, they wasn't hard to get. You buy them a nice pair of sneakers or something in like Flynn, right? So that's what he was saying. We're not glorifying nothing and talking like in America, if we go run down 16-year-old picnic and these things. So please don't take it out of context. See it? All right. All right.
Yeah. So, thank you for clarifying that.
Yeah, brother.
You know, but yeah, man. Again, you know, you look back on. All right, remember the one? I think it was the same rafting thing, right? There's a video. The woman, it had cost the Rasta boy, I can tell him about her to eat. And the man said, no, me not. And she said, oh, you know what, visa? You know, and she literally did that cost him, you know?
I think I see it. I think I seen it. Was it the one where she was Jamaican? She wasn't Jamaican. She was
American.
She was American.
And I asked him if you know one green cat.
Yeah, and she said, I ain't coming back down here no more.
So the thing of this rafting thing now, let's even go into the clarification of this rafting thing. And I hope the females are listening and they really listen. When on a relationship, because on have too much feeling, try to maintain and humble on yourself. And hold on a man if the man is a provider and a hard worker, even whether or not you kindle. Relationship don't just turn perfect. There's, you know what? Them watch too much Harlequin romance.
Wait, now where do you try one them so them tough turbid days are coming? You want them say
I just the girl them did it. My sister would have never do that.
Yeah, boy.
You could never find my sister and my grandmother will raise me. Never. Hey, you know the only drink me ever see my grandmother drink red label wine during Christmas time.
Saying. So she was an out there person.
The thing with this generation and this style of living, they're teaching women say independent. There's no such thing as independent. We're always dependent.
Saying.
And this is how we lose our value and we lose ourselves. Now you pass certain time, you drop off of the calendar. No man nobody want you because I look Susie now when no say just turned 20. And then I look on Sharon, we just turned 45, 50. Which one you think him more choose?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Me no know why we reach over there so but me just agree. not agree, SouFlo, not agree. I reach over there so much. Hey,
remember, you know, men don't fight for divorce, you know. A woman run got divorce, you know.
Seeing. Most of the time.
Woman must.
Yeah, most of the time. But we're not going to have a conversation this morning because.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
So,
you're going to left it there. So
keep up the good work.
All right, manners and respect, my brother. All right.
All right, have a blessed morning.
You too.
Yeah.
Yo, my brother let me laugh. The one say, yeah, me take a massage, but when the girls them there, come give me the massage. Yeah, your body come give me young boy. Me know if it do with it, you know, years I experience me have, you know. No, I no rub down fry you, mommy. Live on the air with SouFlo. Good morning.
Good morning, SouFlo.
Morning, fam. What going?
Yeah, man, bless up, man, and obviously, you know, keep up the good work, you know.
Yeah.
Divine
purpose.
You see that massage thing there on the Raft, it's not a real massage, you know. It's a scrub on because of the type of mud they use to relax the muscle. You understand?
Come clarify it for me. All right, so a scrub is a body scrub that I get.
It's a body scrub. It's not a massage. It's like a body scrub because it's the type of mud and then mix it with something else. So it's like a scrub. So they scrub the body, you know, to relax the muscle and make them feel like they're in heaven. You understand me?
Hold on the big man. Hold on there. Them comment here while this morning. Darty T says until the 20-year-old boops him out. Well, Darty T, me can tell you, say, the 40-year-old I go on boops him out too. So the man saying better him get something, you know, some worth being boops out for. You know. Well, anyway, where you the big man?
Yeah, man, but the massage thing, and they keep professional. But one of them are fucking, you know, I don't know how.
Yeah, break up. So it's not a massage. So we can stop this narrative about these are not licensed masseuse men. Them just give a fake massage. It's a rub down and they're actually using a clay to exfoliate the skin and rub down the body all over and scrub. It's a scrub.
It's a scrub.
And then you wash off in some fresh river water.
Right.
Got it. That sound even, and tell you the truth, that sound even more attractive now. Now it sound like, yeah, it makes sense to me, you know. We have to advertise the brother them business properly too, you know.
Right, because sometimes you want now, some people have some dead cells on them and that they'll take off those dead cells. You understand?
Yeah,
so when they scrub that on now, yeah, man.
Skin new. Skin new.
Skin new.
Yeah.
Hey, SouFlo, let me give you a joke.
Yeah.
This have a girl and she used to do mad name, sweet, slim. And SouFlo, one day she asked me to follow the training. And what happened is SouFlo, she was spraying her foot and the coach, our man, the massage. And SouFlo, when we see Star my child, then they go up to the coach and say, oh, boss, back up. You don't go too close to the property.
Wait, then the coach did a massage her foot because the foot spraying.
Yeah.
And then gone way past the foot.
Boss, instead of go close up to the property. You know, if you tell them to back up, man, back up, boss. You can't go so close to the property.
You know what? Me wouldn't say nothing, you know. Me watch and see if she said something. Some of them girls are slick, you know. You hear me, I say? And we learn now. So don't say nothing. Me would actually act like me not even see what I go on. And see if she gonna make coach touch something. And if him go all the way up there and she not say nothing, me cut left her too.
Yeah. Some you say twice, but I don't know your ankle less so you spraying. What am I doing?
Yeah.
You know, suppose you
I shouldn't have sense for know that.
Ah.
Boy.
But yo, this thing, this rapping thing is a money making thing, and people have to make their money and that's their job and respect them. And we have to respect them and their job, you know what I mean?
Facts.
Because that's what take care of their family,
Yes.
and ways, you know what I mean? So
Yes.
just
Facts.
respect them still, you get them, I say?
Yeah, definitely.
Yo, me send one to you, man. Me send one to these two brothers. Why you look on the one there and see how the man them a go on in there, and they have the water seat and with them a massage the ladies them a wash them up. Two ladies they get double massage one time, brother.
I saw.
Bad
Send
man.
it, come give me.
Yeah, man. Me send it to you already.
All right, my brother. Manners.
Yeah, man,
manners. Yeah. So you're what? We the reason why I'm spending so much time on this morning is because I'm using this as an ad. You understand, I'm using this as an ad. I'm using this to put it out there. We're gonna laugh about it, joke about it, talk about it, criticize it, all that. At the end of the day, I want it to be talked about so much that a lot of people see it and then get curious about it and actually go and support my brothers. I'm a big fan of Jamaican that are hustling. And I told y'all before, every time I go to Jamaica, I try to support local people. No joke thing. I try to support the local people. I'm not to run with the big brands and all that because they don't have their money already. And I already know how the place set up already. Life is hard for a lot of people, even though we do it with a smile on our face. You know what I'm saying? So life hard for a lot of people. So if you see them doing something that you feel like, yo, this could be very lucrative, show them some more business ideas, man, and promote them if you can promote them as well. That's what I'm saying. Somebody go grab a whole heap of loose girl down there. No disrespect, but a whole heap of loose girl down there. Go and grab a couple of good-looking girls, get you a couple of raft, put them girls upon the raft, and invite these men to come get for them rub down, scrub down as well. And you'll be surprised to see how many men show up there ready for that as well. It's all about making a living, right? All right. And that's a way to do it. So no hard feelings. Vicky Victory said, some man there with all tough turbot just to get to their young daughters. Pervert. Oh God, Vicky. You have to go there. But that's true. That's true. It happens. And we can't deny say it happens. See it? Please forward the video for research purposes, says King Biggs. And where you gonna research King Biggs? Me want them put up the part with the woman them down there. And then we go down there go vlog. I would definitely go down there and vlog and tell you how good the massage or the rub down is. And I'm glad that brother clarified it for us. That is not a massage because people are saying these aren't licensed masseuses. He doesn't know what he's doing. And that's a turnoff to some people. So when we can explain it to them, say, no, it's a scrub. It's a scrub. Get them dead cells off of you, your body, your skin underneath that shine. If you don't know anatomy and physiology, we lose our skin all the time. We shed skin like lizard all the time. And we're constantly shedding. See? So there's a whole heap of dead cells that upon you and make your skin look so vibrant and thing. But if you scrub it off, then you know you're exfoliated and you get a nice glow to your skin. That's why some people come back from vacation and you're like, damn, you're glowing. What was it? Jamaica agree with your man and all that. Them get a nice rub down and a scrub off. See? All right. With that said, now enough of the rafting thing for the morning. Let's get into this topic. We're going to leave the dancehall thing for the last 15 minutes of the show this morning. Let's get into what happened here. We see how nice Jamaica can be. Now let's transfer over into the situation that happened over the weekend with the young youth. 12 years old. One of the first things I didn't like was they kept on calling this young youth a young man. A man. And I don't know why they keep attaching man to a 12-year-old. One of our subscribers said it, or somebody linked me upon, I think, IG and said this. Why do they keep on calling our children men or young woman, young lady, young woman, and young man? And I watched the news narrative, and I think it's only one channel I saw where they said a boy. The lady pointed out that he's not even a teenager. So why are they using young man, right? As if that justifies that what they did. What I wanted this morning was for people who live a foreign but don't come from here to call in this morning and give your experiences. So me, I got started off this morning and then you can follow up. Remember me telling you, You see, when my plane land at Jamaica, this is every time. Me no business wagwan at Jamaica. When my plane land, and remember, I'm very patriotic for the US as well, so I'm not anti-US nothing. I did years in the military here. I went to I'm a infantry combat veteran here in the US. Enough man runway, I said, me not do that. You can't send me go a war. I've done all that, right? Have all my kids here and everything. So I'm very much pro-US. But I'm very much a realistic person as well. So I'm always under stress in the US because this is where I work. This is where all the work has to be done. This is where the children are being raised. This is where all my run around are going. When I'm getting ready to go to Jamaica, I'm thinking I get to release myself from all this for a minute. And just go drive around or walk around and breathe different air and eat some organic food and fruits and vegetables and, you know, kept taking a different vibe. So when my plane land, it's just something will come over you. I can't explain what it is. The warm breeze, they lick you, and I feel like I want to bend down and kiss the ground. Even though I'm now bend down and kiss the ground. Kind of dirty. But and we could do better as Jamaicans. We just fling everything anywhere and piss everywhere anywhere. But I'm saying that's the feeling I get. Like I just unburdened. And I'm realizing as I'm getting older that it's because certain things don't happen there. Let me give you an example. Told the story before. So when we tell it again, who hear it before, you hear it before. Who never hear it before, here it goes. 2 stories me I'll give you. One, I'm in Brooklyn, New York. And I went to the corner store to go buy a cigar, right? Because, you know, man split the cigar and then fill it up with something else and just use that for roll the outside, but we don't use the inside tobacco way in it. So I go buy a cigar and the big cigar still in the plastic wrap it came in. I had it in between my fingers like this. I'm walking away from the store. I never forget this. It was so demeaning. A police officer just walk up beside me, seeing, and the man grab my hand so and stretch my hand gone way up in the ear over my head, you know. Now, this is man to man. I was a young man at the time, very young, but I'm still a man. And this man, I hold on to my hand, I have my hand up in the ear, I wave around my hand like this. So I'm like, what are you waving my hand around for? Hear him. Break it. Break it. I said, break what? He said, break the fucking cigar. I did like this. And the man, I squeeze my hand up, so I try to broke up the cigar in my hand. So I go like this and broke it and pop the cigar, right? He said, empty it out, trash it out. While me a walk, you know, him a walk with me, I have my hand in the ear like this. Me not do nothing, you know. So he's emptying out my cigar, When him done empty out my cigar, him fling down my hand, so. Like with great force. And just walk where left me. The man didn't even turn around to see if I was going to do anything to him or nothing. Him just walk where left me and kept going straight. I mean, they are cuss. But I felt so, I can't even explain what me did feel. It made you feel less than human. I remember saying, at least buy back my cigar. No answer. No nothing. That is one. And next time, me end up in a police station for actually a 3-story me have. Me not give the police station one. Me I give that a different time. This one, I got taken off my job. I'm at work. Just step outside the door. If stand up outside for a minute, look up and down the street, go back inside. That's what we normally do. Here comes a police car, roll up. Man, them jump out of the car, up against the wall. Me jump up against the wall like this, right? Them fling me up on the wall. Man, I dig in my pants and everything. Pat me down, search me up. I'm like, what a guan, yasso? Man handcuffs me and throws me in the back of the car. I start drive around with me. And I'm like, what's this about? They start talking about stuff that I don't know about. Everything that ask me, man, said, I have no idea what you're talking about. Here, one of them up front laughing, right? He was like, drive through the something him said about drive through the something. And then Mr. the car go through a Jewish neighborhood where there were a lot of Jewish people outside that had their little stuff on their head and the Hasidic Jews in Brooklyn. And them drive me through, and them drive me through at a very slow pace. No tint on the window them, and you want to see everybody are looking at a car like this, like I was a monkey in a cage. And I'm like, yo, this is some wild stuff. This is some wild stuff. Finally, he pull out a computer and he shows me a face of a person. He says, listen, man, the jig is up. We got you. This is you, right? I said, hell no, that's not me. Them start laugh after me. He thinks we're stupid. He thinks he can get away. You're gonna look at us and tell us that this is not you. We've got you, and said a name. Like him said, we've got you, Joseph. I don't know what name them use, me no remember. Let's just use Joseph for story's sake. We've got you, Joseph. I said, my name is not Joseph, man. You're not Joseph Spence. I said, no. I said, you just took me off my job. And I live right down the street from where I work at. My apartment is right upstairs on that same street. Where's your ID? I said, I don't walk with ID because I don't go anywhere. I live on the same block that I work on. Where's your ID? I said, it's upstairs in my apartment. Okay, we're going to take you upstairs to your apartment. And you better find that ID. And you better not be this person. The whole time, the man them have me in a handcuff. I parade me around the block, everything. Walks me up. I live on the 4th floor. No elevator in my building. Walk me up in a handcuff all the way. I go up to my apartment, right? I open my door. Open my apartment door. Go inside. Get my wallet. Open my ID and show them. Before I even went into my apartment, I'm saying to these guys, because I was very young and I was getting ready to leave for the military. So the last thing I said to them was, I said, I'm not that person. Matter of fact, you could call my recruiter. They'll tell you what my name is because I've been in the DEP program with the Marines for over a year, getting ready to leave. He's like, oh, that could be a good choice for you. Get the fuck up from around here, right? Right? And like I play it off like nothing, like I'm telling a lie or I'm trying to escape or get out or something, which was true. It was truly my story. I was getting ready to leave. And I was in a DEP program for the Marines. Ended up going to the Army anyways. But me show the man my ID. All them though, when them see me ID, my driver license, he said, yeah, I don't think that's him. Took the handcuffs off me and said, you better join the military and get up out of here. And that's it. Nothing else. You better join the military and get up out of here. Nothing else. From my experiences from those, I said to myself, this is not a place that I want to raise any kids in. Shout out to all my people that's still in Brooklyn, that still live in the same area that I'm talking about. I talk about Crown Heights and them area, Flatbush and all them places there. Shout out to everybody up there. So, but me make up my mind from back then. So I ain't raising no kids in this environment because I saw a lot living there for some time, right? So these are my experiences being here. Now, have I ever gone through anything like this in Jamaica? No. Do I ever fear that anything like this will happen to me in Jamaica? No. So you see, I could be like, one side I'm like, when we go to Jamaica, I'm kind of like leery of, because you don't know who I watch you. You don't know who I look upon you and say, yo, foreigner just landing at the place. I bet so the boy have money. But robberies can happen pretty much anywhere, right? Or targeting or whatever. Them a target foreigners and all these things. That we have to look out for. But as far as the system per se being against us and treating us a certain kind of way, just randomly violate your rights and then walk away and say, oh, well, have a good day. I've never had that experience. Now, I can't speak for all Jamaicans because I've had stories from Jamaicans that say, visiting is different from living here. So we see. Anyhow, I'm reading some of these comments. Some men, okay, we offer that long time. I'm going to start my bamboo service, call it professional. Jesus Christ, I'm still up on that. When the plane land and the door open, a cold sweat wash you, a tingling take your body, and you feel free. You look left and right, and all you see is people that look like you, and you say, I am home. Damn, Cass Robinson. You described that perfectly. When the plane land and the door open, I sweat wash your body. It's true. I sweat like crazy when I'm there in Jamaica. Go back and look at my vlogs. Look at all the vlogs I did in Jamaica and see how I'm wet all the time. And I don't wipe it off, but just make the sweat run. I make the sweat run because I feel like I'm being purified, kind of thing. Toxins are leaving my body through my pores, right? That's one of the ways that the body this or expels toxins is through your poop, through your pee, and through your pores. So when I sweat profusely like that, when I sweat profusely like that, it's okay. I enjoy it. I'm wet, I'm like it. And as soon as that plane door open and I step into that warm, that's exactly what happened. When the plane land and the door open, a cold sweat wash you and a tingling takes your body. And you feel free. You look left, you look right, you see people all around that look just like you, and you say to yourself, I am home. That's my feeling about being in Jamaica. Here's another thing that I have experienced. So you're in the US, you're there at the gas station or somewhere, and you're playing your music loud, right? Say I play some dancehall music, some Vibes Cartel, some Idonia, some Alkaline, some Busy Signal, some, you know, I say some Elephant Man, some. These people will tell you here, could you turn that SHIT down if they're being disrespectful? If they're not being disrespectful or trying not to be, they'll say, could you turn that down? Some people have told me, could you turn that garbage down? It's the same people that when they get off the plane in Jamaica, they want to have their hair braided. They want to go to where the music is the loudest. The same music what them tell you if you turn down when you're there in a them place, right? Turn that down. But they over here acting like they love it. They like it. So I get this kind of sense of, I like your music, but play it loud in your own place. Now you in my place, turn down that garbage. Yeah. Anyhow, the live turn up. Big up yourself, Janet Galloway. Audrey Wright is talking to Janet, says, my grandmother the same way, and it was after she died that I wore pants for the first time to her home. Yeah. Was there for 3 weeks. Was there 3 weeks ago and didn't want to come back, Jason Jones said. So, you did young and never know, so you could have licked them in the pocket where them always feel it the most, Audrey Wright said. Yeah, I was. I was young. I never know nothing about no lawsuit. Right there in Brooklyn where I was at, they used to jump out upon me regular. I sit down upon my fire escape and me, I look down and I just see police circling the block constantly. And there wasn't nothing going on the block. Them just circle the block constantly and give the people them this feeling of you're in a cage. You're to be contained kind of thing. And them jump out randomly, push up people upon the wall randomly, run through your pockets and everything like that. But that was how it was, right? So seeing this young boy now, Lansing police are now apologizing after a shocking video shows officers handcuffing Tashawn Bernard, who was 12 years old. Tashawn Bernard was taking out the trash on Thursday outside of his home in Lansing when he was confronted by a police officer brandishing their guns, who believed that the boy was a thief who fled on foot earlier that day. So it's not like it was in the same time that they were there that they got that phone call. You understand this? This is earlier during the day. Somebody describes somebody and them run. Their claim is. And now we're cruising around and we see you. You fit a description that we got earlier. Guns drawn. Now, I want you to be a parent. I want you to think of telling your 12-year-old, call him by his name, because so Jamaican parents do. Caribbean parents do. Tashawn, you take out the garbage yet? No, daddy. Tashawn, carry the garbage, go outside. Why me have to tell you this every night? Okay. Tashawn takes the garbage out, and Tashawn is surrounded by police with guns drawn. And your picnic never do nothing other than take out the garbage like you told him to do. So a stunned onlooker began filming the incident. At least 4 officers were on him and a fleet of police vehicles descended on the parking lot outside of the schoolboy's home and watched as his father, Michael, berated cops for traumatizing his son. Michael was out there saying, all this, my son didn't do anything. My son is a minor. You know, it's weird how they approach us. Guns drawn and everything. Gonna point you. That's how them run down upon the little boy, you know. Guns out and everything. Don't move. Do not move. Could you imagine how scared this kid is? Could you imagine a kid being so scared that the first thing he remembers is an incident that happened recently where another young person was gunned down that wasn't doing anything. And the first thing he's thinking is, I'm gonna die today. So him run. Come now, stand up and make you kill me. You're gonna have to catch me running. He runs, they fire. Could be the end of his life, right? Hold on there. The video sparked some fierce backlash as the town's embarrassed police department and mayor are now forced to issue multiple statements of regrets and explanation. The Bernard's attorney, Rico and Ayana Neal, said that the 12-year-old had been left so distressed by the ordeal that now he doesn't even want to go outside anymore. Not even to get the mail from the mailbox. Yes, I see a lawsuit in the works. However, I saw them having him in. And they did place him in the back of the police car as well. See him there? Them handcuff him up. They placed his car. He went through. Now, given my experience of this, I'm thinking he went through the same thing that I went through. You know that's you. No, it's not. That's not me. He's trying to get out of this. He thinks we're stupid. He's saying this is not him. John, isn't this him? The poor kid that it's not me. It's not me. This is his dad. Him and him father. As the father is, of course, standing up for his son and letting the police know that you made a mistake. This is my child. He's not a grown man. He's not the guy that ran from you earlier. He's a 12-year-old kid that I told to take out the garbage, like we all tell our kids to do. Clean up the kitchen, take out the garbage, don't leave my kitchen dirty overnight, blah, 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 right? That's all he was doing. Lawsuit, yeah. Video of the arrest racks up over 3.5 million views in just one day. After it was posted to TikTok, which opened with Tashawn already in handcuffs moment after he dumped his trash in a large blue dumpster. As the boy hangs his head and appears to exchange a few words with the officer, his father could be heard racing out of his home saying, I'm a dad. I'm his dad. I'm his dad. You can imagine the fear that was in that father's heart. Because this can go really, really bad, really quick. At a virtual press conference on Friday, Michael said that he knew something was wrong when Tashawn was taking too long, or longer than usual, to come back inside from taking out the garbage, adding that by the time he made it outside, the police were already standing around his son. After watching his son perp walk across the parking lot, perp walk, you're in handcuffs, you're being walked into a vehicle. After watching his son perp walk across the parking lot, Michael turned and put his head in his hands as the police appeared to explain the arrest. While much of the footage is inaudible due to the distance it was filmed from, Michael could be heard raising his voice as the police officers continued to justify their detention of the young boy. You always use that excuse, man, he said. It doesn't matter. Once you're black, you match any description. Y'all always using that excuse. While Michael continues pleading his son's case, Tashawn, the 12-year-old, is led away from his father and into the police vehicle while he was still in handcuffs. Not even his dad could really save him at that point because they decided they're taking him because this is who you look like that person. At that moment, backup officers, likely called during the prior chase, arrive on the scene, and a fleet of at least 3 extra police SUVs rolled into the parking lot. Michael also notices the arrest is being caught on film by an onlooker, leading him to stroll down the sidewalk towards the people who were filming with his hands outstretched, proclaiming, "This is bullshit. They're traumatizing my son." He continues. Behind the camera, you could hear the people saying, "I agree with you, man. This is wrong." All these cops for one little teenager, adds another person who was behind the camera at the same time. Tashawn is eventually freed from the car and uncuffed by 4 officers that were still crowded around him. The boy appears to spend about a minute in conversation with the officers before he raced back to his father on the sidewalk. When the officers slowly walked over, someone could be heard saying, "Now they about to tell lies. Watch this." Tashawn couldn't even face the cops. As he stood by his father, he was crying so much. While Michael beckoned the cops to hurry up so that he could gather them around and berate them. Wanna come? Come let me tell them about yourself. Come. The Bernard family says that they are exploring all legal options in the aftermath. And of course, they got a lawyer and they're going to take this to court and all these other things. Hear what I say? They're going to take this to court and they're definitely going to get some money off of it. Here is the family, actually. The mother, the son, and daddy. That's them. And they now have an attorney. And their attorney is pushing along with them for this to... This is at the press conference that they had after. So their attorney is pushing for them to take this all the way. Even some monetary compensation would serve better than nothing at all. You have to hit them in the pocket where it hurts, right? So again, comparing living overseas to living in Jamaica, I will say this. If this happens to you in Jamaica, you're not getting no type more than likely. And that's true. So we have to speak and be honest, because there are people in Jamaica that go through this police harassment and they're not the person. Them get boxed up, them get kicked down, and it's not the person. And the police justifies what they've done and they get away with it. There was a young man recently who posted a video out of Jamaica. He says, I stand up on my gate, I have some live. I just walk down the little walkway, because out here, so I come catch taxi on a regular basis. I see the police, them a come from down the road, there, so, but I never know, so the car will flyer come up the road and them a chase. So him say him raise him hand for tell the man them say slow down like this. The police thought he was telling them something. He was warning them. So the car fly past him. Some of them fly past with the car. Couple of them corral him, surround him. And the man eyes swell up and him face look beat up. And him say, I beat me up, Because me wave my hand for tell the car for slow down. So apparently they thought he was working with the person who was speeding in the car or something, or he was warning, giving some kind of warning or something. So there's a difference. In Jamaica, there's no system that's going to save you, or there is, but it's not implemented for everybody. Rich people picnic get touched, government gets sued, money get paid out. Poor people picnic get touched. That's it right there. Nothing not really happen outside. In the US, it's kind of different, right? Providing they don't kill you, because they're very trigger happy here. So providing they don't kill you, you have a lawsuit. And from the lawsuit, I've seen people win millions of dollars and turn millionaire overnight from a horrible incident. So it's a give or take. That's why I say out of the frying pan and into the fire for us, right? Because with the foreign, where a lot of people think it's milk and honey and everything runs smoothly, and it's a war zone for we, actually. And it's not so much of a war zone as in you're ducking bullets all the time. It's a war zone as in I pull out, to go pick up my kids from school. I drive through a certain neighborhood. This happened to me the other day, matter of fact. I'm driving through this certain neighborhood. Mister, let me take a shortcut because it put me over on the beach side quicker. So I cut through a neighborhood, and as I cut through the neighborhood, I noticed a police car follow me. And the police car wasn't hiding. The man followed me, or whoever it was, followed me the whole time. So I started recording, because I'm sure me that I get pulled over. So I started recording myself as well. And then follow me all the way through that neighborhood, all the way out into the main traffic, all the way till I exited that complete side of town and headed over the causeway to the next side of town. And I was like, damn, this is so intimidating, you know? So intimidating. I've been in Jamaica before too, where I was followed. And I was followed by soldiers. And the soldier them in the open back jeep, them follow me till them veer off. And I'm recording as usual. I'm start record, and then I put my camera up to make them know some me I record them. And then they veered off. So hey, whatever it is, man, neighborhood watch, right? Once I got out of the cage, I only visit. Adwan Goodman says, once I got out of the cage, I only visit. Rosemary King says, people in Jamaica are encouraged to complain and bring lawsuits against the police for breach of human rights and constitution. They are encouraged. But how many have been successful? How many have been successful? You know, we look at it like this. Yard nice, but yard have its faults as well. Foreign nice, but foreign have its faults as well. The only thing that beat Jamaica really for me is opportunities. Opportunities. I seen one lady said last night, she said, my nephew that came here only 5 years ago is now a commercial pilot, a commercial airline pilot, something he would have never been able to achieve in Jamaica. All my family have done well. Everybody has done well. Everybody has exploited their opportunities that came their way and have excelled beyond measures and are doing great. And we know Sienna, so it's stay at Jamaica, right? So the only thing there for me is the opportunities. But like I said in the video yesterday, both in Jamaica and overseas, the only way to protect yourself or give yourself some kind of protection is to put your shoulders to the wheel. Is to increase your earnings to the point where you fit. And it's sad, but it's true. To increase your earnings to the point where you fit into a certain social class. Tell people all the time, no matter how high you see the crime rate in Jamaica, no matter how much you hear people bawling on social media, Lord God, the place abundant, everything, God come save we, it bad out here. No matter how you see all that happening, there are Jamaicans that are in Jamaica that are far removed from all of that. And none of it mean nothing to them. They don't even listen to the news. They feel they are so unaffected. How me know? I know because I go into these places when I'm there. I know because these are the places I stay in when I'm there. I see the people that live in these places when I'm there. People out in the middle of the night, lady out by herself, walking the community. She's exercising, mid-aged woman. And outside of these communities, you're not find no woman out the road unless she sell crutches. No woman out the road, them time day and night in the other places. So yeah, the end of the day, I don't know if education is the way to lift yourself up out of it. Entrepreneurship is the way to lift yourself up out of whatever stagnant financial, socio-economic place you are. But this is what gives you a buffer. This is what gives you a buffer. In a community where where people are well off, police don't even go in there go get criminal. Not even criminal, them not going there go get. Them going there go talk to the criminal or suspected criminal nicely. When one of those people do something, police go in there and talk to them nicely. You know, we have a report that from somebody saying that you were in an altercation earlier with so and so. We're asking you to come down to the police station, and I saw them talk to them. We're asking you to come down to the police station tomorrow morning, sometime at your convenience, where we can talk this out and put this on. I know, so them though, the other people them come dry you out of your yard and make everybody have your ball for you. So the bottom line is it's a give and take. Yes, Dorothy T, I agree. It's a give and take. So if you're not too well off, it's going to be the same problem everywhere for you. And the lesser you have is the more likely you're going to be treated a certain kind of way. You understand? Live on the air with SouFlo. Good morning.
SouFlo, good morning.
Morning, family. How you doing? Oh, God, man. All right. Hopefully he'll call back. The police in the U.S. do it all the time. I remember when I first came from Jamaica, my mother was picking me up from the barbershop and the cops surrounded her car. Them experiences there. Live on the air with SouFlo. Good morning.
Yeah, morning, SouFlo. Call drop.
Yeah, me see that. Talk to Winnow.
Yeah, man, so you talk about the police thing, issues and corruption.
I'm going to talk about in comparison, say, Jamaica or the Caribbean compared to the US and living in both places and your experiences and stuff. Where you would have said one safer than the other, or
one is safer than the other, yes. But I'm gonna give my experience with a running that I had in New York with the police. Since you talk about your experience, it remind me of mine.
Right.
You know, I say like in New York was 2011 and July the 5th. Can't forget the date because it was the day before the 4th of July. So, I'm a car by one Nissan Maxima, black, everything black, rim black, window black. We just come off of Jamaica Avenue, drive around a Queens in a neighborhood, and pull up on one end, so I guess them probably market for be like probably where them sell things, I say drugs or whatnot. So, me on the drugs for me though. I'm a drive, me left from the area, me ain't bother stop. I just drive, go around back on my block and park up in front of, before me can park in front of my house. No, me reach in front of my house. But before me could have parked my car, police, about three cars pulled on for me. You know what I say?
Surround you.
Yeah, surround me. I want girl in my car. So, them come up to my car now and them ask me for the license and registration and everything. So me give them all of that. The license and registration and everything. Me have a Florida tag on the car at the time. Because it's a tag of me transfer from Florida to New York to a new car. Yeah, it's an existing tag of me they already have. So them tell me now, say, this is a stolen car. So I look upon them and I say to myself, like, what? I tell them, say, no, this can't be a stolen car because I registered the car to the DMV and I insured the car and I had a bill of sale for the car. Then I tell me, say, even the tag on the car is stolen. So if they tell me that, no, I know I say, bullshit them I deal with. Because this tag is a tag that I own on a previous vehicle in Florida.
Right.
Right? At the time, I was like about probably 20-year-old. So the man them says a stolen car, I mean if you get out of the car, and so me get out of the car and them handcuff me and them handcuff a girl in a front passenger seat with me. Just come off of Jamaica Avenue and buy two movie, buy two party to go and eat, hungry, not eat nothing. All the party them don't get to eat. So now boom, them throw it in the police car and I go book where Jamaica Queens station police station. So them carry go up there and book, I say, and I go tell you, say, this is my experience that teach me how corrupt the police system over here is. Because me is not a criminal, me not do nothing wrong, But when I think, one time I start thinking to myself, says, Puerto Rican guy I buy the car from. So me I wonder if this boy this time me a stolen vehicle.
Right.
But quickly my mind come together. And I said this could be a stolen vehicle because 2 weeks after a man sell me a car, or 2 or 3 weeks, I call him back and tell him to need a bill of sale in order to register the car out of state. Because my mother registered for me while I'm in New York. So I needed a bill of sale for her to provide to the authorities. So me think about it because I say a person will sell you a stolen vehicle, you can't even call them back 1 hour after them selling that.
Right.
So I realize that everything is crap. Right? But this is the corrupt part. When I reach up at the police station in New York, everybody starts celebrating for this officer. Oh yeah, man, that's good, man. You know, you haven't arrested anyone in about, a year, man. Congratulations.
So score now.
Huh?
Score now.
Score now. So I pray this man say, what this don't make sense because me's not a criminal.
Right.
You know what I say? Whatever them have me in a jail, I beg for water, I beg for food, I denied everything. Because me hungry, I just buy my patty, and the patty they left in that car them gone with. So me ask for food and everything. Nothing me now get them no, me now get no water, no, me now get no food. And then transfer me from the first cell to the next cell in the same prison. Care me go process me, take photos and whatnot.
Book you in the system.
Book me in the system.
I want to tell you something. I want not to cut you, but I want to tell you something. You know, so them do that to it because they want our them want with
record.
Yeah, them want with fingerprint. Them want with biometrics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in the system.
Yeah, them want with biometrics in the system. But continue with the story.
Yeah, so them book me in this other moving from the first cell and process me now on next cell. Hungry, I lick me in a man, cold sweat, everything start wash me in. I say, but in my mind, I said, damn, I want to pass out in this cell, but if me didn't know better, I shouldn't have nothing. And go pass out, because it'll be a big lawsuit. So, me in this cell now, but I said, I want to pass out run a bag of man. So, I say a box milk on one chair, like what them did feed the people them with earlier, but it never open yet. They have still a little cold temperature to it, so I say, no, I'm going to bust this and drink it.
So.
Bust it and drink it, you know what I say? And then they go and hold off till they move me from the cell and put me in the cell where I'm going to spend the night, with a bag of man. First ever experience being in a jailhouse. Because I never get locked up yet, and even after that, I never been locked up. So it's like, me in the cell now experience some things where I never experienced man of shit in the same cell. Me have to sleep on that chair, on the bench them have in there. And me have my jewelry them on, same way. First, them never take off nothing off of me. Me have my chain, me have my watch, everything. You know, I say people come in and cell, man, I talk to you, access you, what you in here for, and this and about. I don't know, in some way, I believe, say, there was some undercover in there too, in the cell. I question you about what you get locked up for. You know, I say,
try to see if you're going to tell by yourself or something.
Yeah, sleep in a jail. You know, I say, I tell my girlfriend at the time, say, don't tell my mother nothing, because my mother love Fred. And I know, say, I did good. I know I did nothing wrong. So I didn't want to share worry about herself until I come out and make she know.
Right.
So, next day coming out, I see them let out people out of jail and whatnot. And then, a couple of hours pass, I see them come call for me. And you know, say, when them let me out, it was everything was bogus about the arrest and the processing and the lockup because the man let me through one back door. When I say nothing, I do not know. It's like them just let me through one back door.
I said go.
So now they let out the girl too. What they with me and me and her meet up and we have to walk from Jamaica Avenue go all the way back to like Merrick Avenue, which was where they live at the time. You know what I'm saying? So I pray the whole thing like, I watch just something. The man them camera come spend a night in a jail, sleep in a jail, take me picture, then let me out the next day, not tell me nothing. So
your biometrics in our system now, man.
Yeah, and that did affect me when I try to get my citizenship. But the crazy thing is, me get a lawyer because everyone me gonna start telling people the story, and a man they have a similar situation with the police and then they sue the lawyer them. No, sue the police. So him give me film lawyer, Jewish man, and run the case by him. And the man not charge me anything because he done see case already. So we get a little lawsuit, but I never nothing too big still because we take a settlement instead of going further with the case. Understand?
You take a settlement.
Yeah, but I tell you say, when I tell you, man, enough things where we use them to know what them need to know because we can, when I start talking to my lawyer, I don't mean to draw this conversation too long.
No, man,
but there's a lot of details. It's like when we get in contact with the lawyer and me start tell the lawyer say police them start contact me now and I tell me say they want me to find the person who sold me the stolen car and then we pay me and we get a money off of it and things were just very young. I not even understand what them tell me.
Right.
But when me tell the lawyer that though, the lawyer tell me say what them try to do is incriminate me and get me locked up for real and get me and put a charge for me for real.
Wow.
So while the lawyer tell me that, me I say, to me young, me I say, the lawyer don't know what I talk about. But then the lawyer start telling me say, whatever me and them talk about need to be in writing or them talk to my lawyer. So me start taking advice. And I say, whatever, you know, him is a lawyer, me I take him advice. So me take him advice. The police them start. When the lawyer submit the case for a lawsuit, and them time the police them start call me. Come for and meet with me in a Queens couple time in a car. Them could have hurt me so flow, them could have do so much things to me where more to imagine say the system was so corrupt. Because them come and meet with me knowing that there's nobody out there that need to be catched that stole me a stolen car. So basically come let them that contemplate what them fi do in this case in order not to get sued.
Right.
So me happen to move back to Florida, say that was a good thing too. Because me live out of the vicinity, me not in there no more where they can get a hold of me or anything. You understand me? So we process the lawsuit from Florida, talking to my lawyer, having to fly back and forth to New York every now and then, whatever. You understand me?
Damn.
But it opened my eye wide to how corrupt the police system is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Audrey Wright was saying why you meet with them. You see when you're young and you see when they're pressing you and you really don't understand. Not true.
Yeah, me not understand.
Same thing what happened to me. Me never understand.
Twist me and turn me.
Yeah,
I meet with me and I tell me I was a lot of things like them all tell me say them are gonna help me get the guy, but there is no guy to get. And me them I try to get or them I try to keep close contact with me. Incriminate me.
Yeah.
You understand me?
Yeah, then why you admit says a stolen car even though the car not stolen.
Even
then why you be intimidated and settle for what they're bringing towards you. And then you're gonna catch a real charge now behind that.
Yeah, I mean never know how it go because you understand the system.
Them could have dashed you away, you know. You see them times where them come meet with you outside of them could have dashed you, you know.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
No, me understand.
Yeah. Boy.
And then I guess about 10 years after me in Georgia and get caught up in a similar situation. Police them stop me again. Me and my wife in a car this time. Man, them pull out gun pan away. Run up on me, wicked me, I wonder what go on. Police are jump out of the bush and everything with gun up in my face and them thing there. Them tell me says a stolen car me I drive. I said, what the fuck? I go out and I say, yo, this a car, I remember this a car from 2016 in Florida. I moved to my Georgia with the car. So now them take me to the car, handcuff my wife. My wife, innocent, she would have never thief her hands.
Same.
She afraid of trouble. You understand me? Have we in a handcuff until somebody on the radar say, yo, no, they might tell the police them say, them have the suspect. Then they must give the description of the suspect. Then the description of the suspect come out to be a white male. I'm a black man. So same time them start say, oh fuck man, I'm sorry man, You know me I say wrong person, them have me's a black man and is a white man them I look for in a Toyota Camry.
I saw.
So I start, it's like every day I bring back a flash of PTSD. Because I say, how about this? Why this follow me?
Can it happen to you before?
That happened to me before.
That happen again. I got to say you need to ride bike. But yeah, the system set away, yes, my brother. And these are the stories that I wanted people to be able to share this morning. Cause you know, our people them there, yeah, you know, them feel like say a milk and honey there, so which part we there. The ones who have never traveled here before, and them feel like, you know, things are it ain't bad and nothing really happens.
Yeah, in Jamaica, experience police interaction about it different.
Right.
You know what I say? Different, like them boy they stop to ask you for some paper for your car, and if you don't have a paper, then you say, yo, you can give them a 5 bills or a 3 grand or you see me I say them are more extortionist.
Yeah.
Them not look necessary for don't keep a record or just lock up your, you know?
And that show just so.
Right. Yeah, different experience.
Right.
So mother say some if you are just like a good behaving citizen like a me.
Mm-hmm.
If me is a good behaving citizen in a Jamaica, me not worry about the police like that. But over here, so you can be a good behaving citizen and still have to worry.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is the difference.
All right. Thank you for putting it that way. And thank you for sharing your story. Yeah.
All right, SouFlo. Bless up and enjoy the rest of the day.
Manners and respect, my brother. Stay safe out there, yeah?
Man, respect.
All right, respect.
Yeah.
You hear what he ended with? If you're a good behaving citizen in Jamaica, more than likely, you don't have to worry about police and police interaction. But in the US, you could be a good behaving citizen and end up fried. Live on the air with SouFlo. Good morning.
Morning, SouFlo.
Well, go on, family.
Yeah, just sharing of those experiences too, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Remember the first time I do 30 days in a jail, you know?
30 days.
And yeah, made a workout and I go back to my old neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
And I was working out on my way back, you know? The man ended up on the block, you know everybody.
Seeing.
I know what them I do still, you know. But we out there talk and them thing there. So one white man come and him pull up and then go take PP and he stand up in a middle of the road of PP. So me look on them and I say, yo, you know, say police that, you know. One other little white youth now go check him and him call the white youth and say him want something, you know. And the white youth get something and he come over and him say, Dolly, give me a 60 and I go say, give me a 40, I go sell it to him for 60 and the rest more weed feed, right?
Mm-hmm.
I look on him and I say, yo, Shane, you know, say police. By the time I go to Blair's need to, yo, car fly down, you know, everybody scatter. Me no say me nah do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Easy way, then come, them search me, but they have all of my ID on them. They say, what you doing? I said, I'm on my way home. I was doing this and that. Them say, you give the man something for yourself. I said, seriously? All right. You know, I mean, I try to tell them this and that. They say, okay, you know, them say, oh, you have a knife on you. We're going to arrest you for the knife. You concealed weapon.
Mm-hmm.
I say, all right, then, camera station. Nobody not talk to me. You know? They took all my papers and took my ID. And then the white guy now come back and say, hey, they want to charge you because they said you're the one who gave me the drugs. I said, so what you tell them? He said, I told them no. Them never believe. They're not even listen. Nobody talked to me more than next minute. Then camera got court. I had a crown, you know, the state representative represent me.
Yeah.
When I come back down now, the man them say, what happened? That time I not even know nothing. Them time they have 2 jobs, you know. 2 jobs. They said, I said, oh, they say I got DOA. I said, boy, so when I'm all like, the man them start laugh off of me to write to do. That's a DOA breaking, that's a detention order. Right. You know, come out. They're gonna
you never know what that mean neither.
I didn't know. My mother ended up going to get one lawyer. It took 30 days because then he have to get all the paperwork. I saw me going to jail, go learn about crack, you know. Going there as a hard-working man and come out and start sell drugs. Straight talk.
That was
straight talk. Me not even know say cocaine make crack.
But you gotta learn that in there.
Me gonna learn that in a jail. Come out, bills for pay, car payment for pay, then reap for my car.
For 30 days,
So
you
me
lose
not
your
bring that
job.
money. Yeah, me lose everything. Almost lose my apartment.
So you have to catch up.
And also me end up sell drugs. Me call one of my brethren when me know I sell drugs and say, yo, brethren, me need some money. Lend me a money now till my unemployment come in.
Mm-hmm.
And carry on to cocaine come give me. Me look on it and say, what may I do with this? Me don't know what to do with this. End up I call a couple of my brethren them when we know say no they that do something and the man them show me what to do.
So you
yo,
see,
are the police them more time turn innocent people in a criminal?
So you see, what the brother just said, just now we call, him say, in a Jamaica, right, if you are a law-abiding taxpaying citizen, you're a good behaving citizen, more than likely you don't have to worry about police interaction. But in the US, you could be all that. Or outside of Jamaica, then you could be all that and you still end up in in all kind of something just like that.
I'll share a quick brief story again. At 18, I bought a brand new car, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I tell you, say I told you, I work from a 12-year-old.
Same.
Right? All right. I'm going to buy a brand new car. Man, them look for me one day at work and they said, why you not drive? I said, boy, I'm tired of every night going home, I got pulled over, fam. There was basically, yeah.
Your car was too nice.
I got fed up. I said, you know what, I take bus to work. Sorry,
all the harassment.
Sure. And you know the funny thing is, they call you all kind of name, you know. They call you ninja, then call you this, then call you what, not.
Yes.
So one day I got so fed up and he's like, whose car is it? I said, buddy, you have the insurance. You have my driver's license. You have the ownership. Everything is in my name. Oh, you get the carrier.
Why?
I said I got it as a graduation present. Just like how the white people then get graduation gift, that me get it too. I got so vexed. And I said, you know what? Enough is enough.
Here what?
You know?
You are my last call for the morning on this subject, and I thank you for calling and sharing. And I'm going to leave my final message on this part of this segment of the live this morning. But while I have you here though, while I'm trying, because I know you, may I talk already, I know say you're into, right? You have something to say about the music, right? Time for unity and dancehall. So the collaboration that you would like to see, the clash you would like to see, and the concert you would like to see. Cause you know the other day I think I doing a big up Massacre on stage.
Massacre and everybody on stage.
Yeah, and not only that, I think Alkaline big up somebody else. But it's a whole lot of people that were feuding before that are like bigging up each other now when them do them live show, which me like it. Cause me I wait to see some collab, you know, that I think the culture needs like crazy.
And that's why when I saw the Popcorn and Chronic Law, I thought that was so amazing.
Popcorn and Chronic Law.
Yeah, that was so amazing, and we need to see more. But here's the thing with that, though, SouFlo, the collab thing, you know, most people are afraid because my cousin is like, yo, cuz you can't just do something like that, you know, because their own enemy will come and kill you, you know.
We need to get rid of that, though. But
yeah, because they're saying, yo, you're the man, they're my friend. They threaten Chronic, you know. They threaten Chronic them for stop power with Popcorn and them thing there, you know. Yeah.
Wow.
So it's kind of hard to voice it. It's gonna be up to them to see if they want to collab, you know. You know, one of the things that you think though, the rivalry with the girl there and thing there, man.
Vicky said, wait,
your girl there, man.
Who?
Spice.
Spice on who?
And the one where them in a war or whatever, the little foolish mix up where Ninja Man they get involved. What's your name again? Even
Tall up.
Yeah. I would have loved to see the two of them come together and do something.
Spice and Tall up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have some other collabs when me want to see though.
Because you know what it is though? Because you're talking about unification. So that would be a symbol and a sign to unite and stop fight.
Spice and Lady Saw. One person said, let me see. Ari Life says Spice and Lady Saw. Watch this. Vicky Victor says Alkaline and Vibes Cartel. Whoa.
Yeah, see, King Boss said, yo, you see my King Boss, I said the popcorn and Chronic Claw, the bud. You know? We need to see more of that still.
Go, mommy, daddy soon come.
You know, the other club that I would have loved to see is more Bounty and Bounty Killer and more Buju collab.
Bounty and Buju?
Yeah, more of them together.
You know who I want to see? I want to see Buju Banton and Wayne Wonder again.
Again?
With new material.
Yeah.
I think Buju and Wayne Wonder fall out, you know.
Yeah, they did. They did. Because at one point I think they had a business partnership, you know.
Buju and Wayne Wonder.
They had a business. Yeah, they had a business.
Yeah, I can't really speak on them business. I can't really speak on their business, but I know that I think they had a falling out. They just don't talk to each other no more. So yeah, I would be glad to see Buju and Wayne Wonder, because if you look at Buju and Wayne Wonder, classic tunes, bro. So
I'm telling you,
to be able to create that magic again. But yeah, from the young gun of them. Anyway, may I let you go off the phone and I'm gonna talk to the people and bring the live to an end. See? All right, manners and respect.
Respect, fam. Yeah.
All right. See? Oh, somebody sent me this on the river. I'm not showing you this yet. This is very skin outish. Hold on there. Let me contemplate if I should have ever said any of this. But anyways, the youngers and the elders in dancehall come together. Dwayne D. Daly, big up yourself. Morning SouFLo and the watchers. Dwayne D. Daly, thank you. I appreciate you greatly, family. Big up yourself. I see I live with Nicki Minaj yesterday. And boy, the whole heap of Jamaican depend it, because I guess she big up Shibi, that's Shabada, and I guess she big up a girl named Brit. But the amount of money, when we say them Jamaican, they give away yesterday. And you know, I'm watching the comment section, and me hear a girl say, me just sit down here, eat my porridge, and I watch poor people give away how much money to this very rich lady. And I said to myself, say, boy, if we people, I mean, times 67 times, like they were giving it up. They were giving it up for somebody who's already wealthy. But anyhow, off of that, Alkaline and Cartel would be epic. Alkaline and Cartel would change the game. Me know right now. So Cartel probably hear this and say, fuck SouFLo I talk about, but or Alkaline probably I hear it and I say, yeah, be eat that thing I talk about. I don't know. But we're going outside the box, right? This would be my collab. I want Vibes Cartel and Idonia collaboration. I want Idonia and Massacre collaboration. I want Alkaline and Massacre collaboration. I want a Vibes Cartel Alkaline collaboration. I want a Vibes Cartel and Idonia collaboration. Right? Donia and Cartel. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Good morning, SouFLo.
Morning, family. How you doing?
I'm good. This is an open invitation to all your callers and personally to you. For you guys to visit the best place in the Caribbean, the United States Virgin Islands.
The U.S. Virgin Islands?
It's the best place to live in the Caribbean. And I can back it up. A lot of people from Jamaica who live here will back it up. And you don't have to go through all the things you go through in Jamaica, nor in the United States as a black person if you live in the U.S. Virgin Islands. The only thing you guys need, especially those who live in Jamaica, is a U.S. visa. It's a U.S. territory. And you can come anytime. A lot of times when you go to
Why
to
for the
Jamaica,
back
I
it
am
up?
wondering why you never try to visit other islands to see what they have to offer.
I'm addicted to
But
Jamaica. I'm addicted to
I know,
Jamaica.
but don't get addiction is bad.
It is.
Addiction is bad.
It is. Too much of anything good
So,
for nothing.
Right,
It's
addiction
true.
is bad. So one day,
Yes.
try and visit the U.S. Virgin Islands. You don't need a thing to accept your passport or your driver's license.
All right.
To visit the U.S. Virgin Islands. I am personally extending an invitation to you to come and visit the U.S. Virgin Islands.
All right, family.
Okay?
All right, sir.
Have a great day.
Manners and respect. Yeah. We have 5 minutes left on the live. Seeing, so I want to hear. I'm gonna state mines first. But let me just say, Jamaica, I'm addicted to Jamaica. I always plan to go other places. I may end up go scratch it and go Jamaica anyways. And I'm like, damn, I'm back in Jamaica again. I should have went to so-and-so. All right, next year we do it. Next year, back in Jamaica again. I don't know why, but that's just me. Anyhow, time for unity and dancehall. I still want to see the clashes, but I want to see the clash them under a friendly banner. I don't want, you see like how Beanie Man and Bounty Killer clash now, like a versus kind of clash. We can elevate our clash to that level. We clash them don't need to be violent and dividing people to the point where we want to bust each other head when we see each other out a road car. Gully you say and a Gaza me say and me a fling buckle and lick you down. When the two artists them, they're not warring, they're not flinging bottles, licking down each other. So we think in that sense we can elevate the clash part of we think. See? So the clashes that I would like to see, I want to see Massacre stand up on a stage with Alkaline. That clash them I want to see. Give to us lyrically first, through social media, YouTube, whatever, back to back to back. I want to see Massacre, and I would have liked to revisit the clash between, why fit that between there? I would have liked to revisit the clash with Cargo and Ioctane. That clash that did go on good. I would have liked to revisit the clash with Bounty Killer and Subi, which is Mr. Vegas. That clash that did go on good, but some foolishness go on another clash there. But the main clash I want to see is Massacre. Massacre prove, say him is the baddest. Him say him the baddest, so I want to see it. See? That's a clash what I want to see. The collaborations I would like to see. I would have liked to see Spice and Shensi give you a collab. I would have liked to see just the older generation collab with the younger ones. I'm not really into the females so much. Me love say woman, sexy, shapely, body, all these things. But I don't think that every one of our females have to do that. No, if we look on it now, we know all our women them whole body out the door, and they have to do that in order to sell their music. So I wonder which part the woman them they will actually keep on them clothes and can still give us content that is worthy of. Big up to Maca Diamond for sure, but we need more of, more substance than just sexy body and dope body and all these things. So the woman them need to uplift that. But the collaborations I would like to see, I said them already. The main one that I think would turn dancehall on its head would be a Mavado Vibes Cartel collaboration, because Mavado Vibes Cartel is the biggest rivalry we've had in dancehall since Bounty and Beanie. And since Bounty and Beanie squashed them beef and them good friend now, I think Vado and Cartel would have done great giving us that as well. The concerts I would like to see. Unruly Fest, come back to Jamaica. Remember, I know, a Popcorn something, right? Popcorn does business with OVO, signed with Drake. It would take a lot of money to book Drake anywhere. I don't know if y'all ever looked up his booking fees. So when him show up in a Jamaica, say a whole lot of people want to see him there. And Popcorn was able to do that. Same thing for Alkaline, New Rules concert, Gaza Fest, which name it Gaza Fest because it doesn't exist. This would be Vibes Cartel being free and being able to reassemble his Empire family Call it Empire Reunited or something like that, or Vibes Cartel and Friends, something like that. I want to see more of these kind of concerts. And they're slated throughout the year. So you know, say, Unruly Fest are keeping a March. You know, say, New Rules are keeping a June. You know, say, August, July, August, Gaza Fest, Empire Fest, and all the others. Stuff like that. Tell me if I'm delusional and or it could really happen for true. Right now, we are at the end of the morning. It is 9:29, 1 minute to go. And I'm going to use this 1 minute to big up everybody who tuned in this morning. Manners and respect to each and every one of you. All right? And keep it like that. Keep it positive. Yeah. With that said, I'll see you tomorrow morning right here if God spare my life. I'm going to work with me throughout the week because I will be traveling at some point this week. I got to take my son back out of town and all these other kind of things. And I'm going to be in Atlanta for some business. What me will telling about later and these kind of things. So work with me. I'll be here. God bless. Have a wonderful day. And I'll see y'all tomorrow if God spare my life. I'm out. Peace. Wait there. Would like Cartel and Popcorn collab because the link kind of weird. Cartel and Popcorn just collaborated, fam. They have a song out right now which I was supposed to do a review on, but I want to see the video for it because I believe that it deserves a video. That's all. Peace.